If you was to pick out an angle though, like, because it is a difficult question to try and pinpoint. Because, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not very often that you go, nah, that's it's that one specific thing that's done it for me. I won't, I give up completely. Like, it takes time. Like, you have to kind of like be beaten over the head continuously with shit for a long time, and that was the problem. Eventually just be like to fizzle out.
And that was the problem for me personally. So I don't know about you two.
I would say the authority angle. It just went on too long.
I wasn't watching it when that happened, so I can't cast an opinion on it. But from what I heard, obviously, again, I'm sure you two can fill in the gaps. But wasn't it that everyone wanted Brian to be over, and it was just the fact that he was just not getting over?
No, because it went on for years after that. That was the problem with it. It just went on for years. Yeah, it went on for so long. Yeah,
because they changed it from Brian to Roman, and Roman to Seth.
Wow.
And Randy was back in it. Although Randy had a good spell, but it was again. If you're going to say and look at the Attitude Era for something positive there, Vince would get his comeuppance. Like Jay said, you'd see Austin would whip his ass. Everyone would go nuts. Everyone loved it. This time around, though, it's Stephanie. And Stephanie never, ever, ever got a comeuppance. She'd get, like, every Mania, there'd be a comeuppance. But all those other additional kind of, like, mini angles in between, she'd just go around slapping the roster and just get away with it. Like, she'd never get a comeuppance. And it just got tiresome. Like, you're literally just sat there, the Authority comes out, buries people, and that's it. And you're like, fucking, this is boring now. That was for me, that was when I realised that WWE's just, the programming, it's just, I can't anymore. I actually can't. They've given up, so I don't see why I should put the time in. I've only been watching Raws recently to try and, like, kind of prepare, I suppose, then for this episode. So at least give it a fair shot, because I went in like open-minded. And like I say, and I came out of it, and I liked some of the stuff I saw. The RK Bro stuff is awesome. But again, like, that's the only thing. If it's the only thing that you can pick out of a 3-hour product, it's obviously not for me. It'll be for other people. But by and large, apparently it's not for most anymore.
Just going back to what you said earlier, though, about... obviously, people, if you do enjoy the product, then that's fine and everything. I just want to say, right, if you're listening and you're one of the people that do still enjoy Raw, can you let us know, like, what it is that you love about it and why you're still enjoying it? Because I think it'd be good to hear from people that still do enjoy Raw as well, just to see, like, what the comparisons are and the reasoning behind, like, why you still enjoy Raw now, even though, like, a lot of people think it's the worst it's ever been. Like, so, like, if you're listening and you're out there and you're one of the people that do love it, let us know why. Because I'll be really interested to know.
I'd love to know. I honestly would. And that's not in a patronising way, but I would love to know just out of interest, because again, like, it might just be that we're of a generation now where
we expect too much, maybe. I don't know. Because we were spoilt as kids, the best time in wrestling ever. I get it, Our expectations are always going to be like sky high, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that we have to settle for shit.
3 men, 1 ball. I did it.